G'day, Andy Ellis here, and it's awesome to be on the show tonight. I'm going to be joining the team for the next 3 weeks and looking forward to it. I've got Joey here, Bryn, not a bad Crusaders halfback, Millsy, and Izzy Digg, who's well on his way to growing a new ponytail. Yeah. Let's kick it off. Yeah!
Tonight on Kickoff, the first All Blacks team is named on the eve of that tournament. We go live to Japan to talk the bolters, bombshells, backtrackers and nutcrackers with Kirsty and Shimmy. Terry the trainer visits the Stags for some wairoa as the Mitre 10 Cup heats up. And it's a clash of the Titans in the FPC. The Auckland Storm host the Wellington Pride. As always, surprises, dad jokes and some questionable chat. Let's kick it off.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's great to be back in the hot seat for another week. And as Andy said, I'm joined by a heavy-pocketed Mills Moliina from Dubai, a drained Israel Dag, 2 days of looking after his own kids. Oh, an empty pockets Bryn Hall, who had to pay me $50 for his North Harbour losing to Tasman. And, well, the very handsome Andy Ellis. Andy, great to have you back in New Zealand on the couch. What have you been up to, mate?
Thanks, Joey. Oh, mate, I came back from Japan, still playing rugby over there, so been back on holiday for a month or so now, and yeah, just chilling, really.
Pockets are full of yen.
Plenty of that. Someone else who's filling her pockets up with yen and actually sharing a little bit of yen, lads, is Auntie Kirsty, and she's sent the Kickoff crew some gifts last week. You might have seen on the show. They just turned up here, so I got the honour of passing those around. Let's just see what she's sent over.
Do this on TV.
Obviously,
Check what you know.
For an interview, mate. Well, is it all
obviously tricky trying to unbox. The Japanese are very safe. Well, the walking stick, I think that was meant for KT, but we obviously know who it's going to. Millsy.
I'll hold on to it for KT.
I'm not sure what this is, but that was for Stacey, the cute little sort of monkey thing. We might give that to Andy because I think those that Propecia contract started. That's pretty good. I might have it cold on the head.
Get it on, get it on.
Well, the Clippers, well, this can only go to one man, and that is the...
I've got a full man. I can give myself a fade.
Actually, I think that's mine. That's the sumo G-bang. Oh! Here's your comb and miracle. And, well, the fish slippers, ladies and gentlemen. These are going to the slipperiest man in New Zealand, and that is Bryn Hall. So enjoy those, fellas. But, well done, Kirsty. Yeah, great.
Yes, Kirsty.
And I'm sure the boys, I can't wait to actually take that
Do you want me to put it on?
sumo thing home. Courtney will really appreciate it, as you know, mate. Something else that we really appreciate is a good old-fashioned face swap, ladies and gentlemen. And Rugby Pass, well, they did us all a favour and they face swapped the beautiful Sonny Bill Williams with the beautiful mullet of Jack Goodhue. Not bad. Great little setup there.
Holy!
We thought, well, you know, in the tradition of keeping this, we'd do a few of our own. And
That looked like a police tent.
that is, I think that looks like me. That's me with some muscles. This is Nick Cummings with... I'm not sure who that is. That's Andy Ellis. That is brilliant. You look good with a beard.
The size of my arm.
And who's that? Wow. Millsy!
It's coming. I'm throwing a top knot. I'll give a top knot.
Oh, Lord. I've seen it all. I mean, I've seen it all.
You look good with one.
I mean, Shane Warner's taking it to a new level. That would be next level. We're calling it out now. If we can get a hair sponsorship that Daggy can get that sort of locks, you'll run that for a year.
You want me to grow it out? I can grow a top knot. I can.
There it is, ladies and gents. He's going to grow a top knot. I can't wait for that. Oh, mate. Well, one of our mates, a good friend of the show, James McConey, is over in Tokyo as well, and he went out to Disneyland to see what was going on out there. James, come on in, son.
Hello there. Yeah, James McConey here. Bit worried, what kind of Mickey Mouse show is the Kickoff without Kirsty Stanway? I'm very concerned about the testosterone levels in studio, so please get yourselves tested. And also, hey Mills, could you bring me some deodorant? I'm sweating up a storm over here and we're top and tailing, so I'd appreciate it. Thanks a lot. See you guys.
Thanks for the insight. we might have got a little bit more from Jimmy McConey, being the ultimate professional he is. But yeah, it must be said.
He must be enjoying
there is a lot of testosterone here, a lot of energy. Millsy, it is hot over there. Make sure you do pack the extra strong deodorant.
Well, I did go over to his place to pick up a couple of plastic bags, but I haven't sort of opened them now, so I might go home and open them and see what they
Plastic bags of deodorant.
of stuff. I don't know. Well, it's not deodorant.
Are you taking it over for him?
Over from, yeah. So he's obviously
Probably
missed
spare
something.
undies or something?
Oh, well, the Springboks are actually staying in Disneyland, boys, so apparently the media have to go in on the Mickey Mouse train 6 times a week just to catch up with those boys. Anyway, speaking of the Springboks, our All Blacks are taking them on this weekend, and we're going to check out their team, the team list for both of these sides. The All Blacks, well, they bring back in Scotty Barrett into that second row, pretty predictable front row. They've stuck with the Severe, Kane and Reid loose forward trio. Great to see Sio Khaleesi back with the captain's armband for South Africa. They've picked a pretty predictable tight 5. We'll check out the back lines, boys. The big talking point, obviously, for the All Blacks is the Boanga combination of Richie Mo'unga and Beauden Barrett. Every couch critic will have an opinion on that. And lastly, the benches, which is where I think the game will be won. And it'll be great to see Perenara, Williams and Ben Smith make a real impact for the All Blacks at the end of the game. But one guy that we want to focus on first and foremost is Scotty Scooter Barrett. Now, Millsy, I'm going to go to you with this one, mate. This guy just come off a suspension, a little bit of a broken hand. Surely he's going to bring that real edge, that real physicality that we know from Scooter Barrett to this tight 5.
Yeah, and I suppose not ideal that he's had a broken hand and also the suspension, but it's probably a blessing in disguise because he's going to bring a lot of this, a lot of energy. He'd want to get out there and just sort of hurt guys. And when you're going up against the South Africans, that's what you've got to win first and foremost, is that real physical battle, getting amongst those big lads and just hurting them. Certainly you guys have experienced that, with Barrett down in Crusader Land.
And not only is he big and physical, he's got a beautiful body. Like, he's got an 8-pack.
He's got a heck of a body.
Yeah, Kirsty knows.
But his skill set is like a midfielder or an outside back. Brendan, you played with the Crusaders with him for a few years now. It's great playing with those forwards who are able to offload and ball play like he does.
I think on that point, just his growth that he's had in the past 2 years. I know that obviously 2017 he had a lot of time with being with the All Blacks, but I think now he can be an actual focal point. The fact that Brodie Retallick isn't playing for the first couple of Test matches, it's going to be a great opportunity for him as well.
And you spoke of growth, and something that I've liked out of the Boanga combination, boys. It's a love-hate relationship probably for the punters at home. But Daggy, I don't know what your thoughts are on this Richie Mo'unga, Beauden Barrett combination 10-15. Do you like it, hate it? What are your thoughts, mate?
I like it. I think you need both these guys. They're playing well. They've played well all year, and you need the guys that are in form to go out there. And I'm not saying that the other guys aren't in form, but these guys are in form at the moment, and you need guys that are game breakers that can create stuff out of nothing. And these are the guys that you need. And Brendan, you've had front row seat with Richie, so you've got some good insight on him as well.
I think exactly. It's a great opportunity for them to build, but I think as a halfback, Andy could probably speak this as well, having 2 playmakers on the field as well, so you can play two sides of the field, and when you've got obviously Richie there and then you've got Bodie on the other side, as a 9, it helps you out tremendously.
And I think that last picture shows how good the balance they've got it. Initially it was sort of Beauden going in there at first receiver. Now he's actually, letting, Richie control the game. And that's probably where they lost it a little bit in the initial stages. Now they're getting that balance, right. And I think that's where they're most powerful.
Well, now I want to focus on the South Africans, boys, and one guy, and I want you to speak to this, Andy. You're probably the best, one of the best, probably you two, best in the business. Best in the business when it comes to annoying nines. But Faf de Klerk for the South Africans, he brings a real energy to that team, real game breaker. Been doing it for a couple of years now, and just a real menace. Everything he does.
Energy, it's like you say, and he's tough for a wee fellow. He makes his tackles. He's into everything. You sort of don't get away with anything out on the field. He's on breakdowns. You can see him here. He's on the ball the whole time. And tell you the other thing about him, I like him. He's a good bloke. All the footy I've ever played against him, he's one of the first blokes who comes into the sheds with a beer after the game and sits down and has a beer with you. And it's great to see him kind of really step on and jump on.
What is it, Andy, with halfbacks? What is it? Is it something not... I just want to know. What is it about you that are just so different?
Mate, we're competitors. Unlike you outside backs who are out there, buddy. Yeah, you're fast and you got your step.
And we're not good.
Mate, we work for everything. Everything.
You're right.
No, Bryn.
We do.
We're not tall. We're not
You've been
slow.
bullied your whole life because of the stature.
Yeah, mate, we fight.
We don't give him nothing, mate.
Nice. I like it. I like you. You work hard for everything. I love it.
Oh, mate. I mean, I talk about another guy that's been doing a great job for the South African team, and that is Dwayne Van Neulen.
Yeah.
He's playing his 50th cap for the South Africans this weekend, boys, and he is an absolute beast, Bryn. You've come up against him a few times, Crusaders, V-Bulls, big barnstorming runner, real physical presence for that South African side.
I think he just brings everything. He's obviously really good physically with the ball in hand. Defensively, he's absolutely unbelievable. And then the breakdown as well. So he's got all three, the triple threat. And obviously playing against Kieran Reid, it's always a great battle. And being the 50th match, no doubt the South African boys will want to go out and have a good one.
He's different to the other Springbok players or the other old school kind of players that run it up the guts, don't put any feet on. He goes at the line, he puts on feet, gives a lot of offload. So he's got a bit of skill about him, a bit of X factor.
For a big boy,
man,
it's hard to stop.
Would you square up with him, Andy? You halfbacks aren't scary.
Like I said, mate, we're tough. The bigger they are, the harder they
Oh, well, now we're going to go to Japan and we're going to cross to the queen of the show, Kirsty, and our South African correspondent, Shimmy. Now, guys, Joey Wheeler here. I just want to check. How are the excitement levels leading up to this weekend? Kirsty and Shimmy, welcome on.
Hi guys, well the excitement levels are so high that Shimmy here has turned up in his slops.
Slops, do you know what slops are?
Yeah, if you don't know what slops are, slops are jandals.
Yeah, no, I got a message. I asked Marcus, can I come with my slops? He said, what are those? So I had to Google them quickly and send him a picture. But in South Africa, we'll call them slops.
We're peaking right now, peaking.
What's your favourite thing about Japan so far, guys?
Probably the heated toilet seats, eh?
It is the small thing.
Have you gone for the bum wash, Shimmy?
It's difficult, you know. I tried the sake, that didn't go down well the next morning. The sushi's been really good, but we have that back home. But I think probably the friendliness of the people. Really special people out here, very welcoming.
The food has been amazing, but there has been, at times, you don't know whether you're ordering fish, chicken, horse, whale, salmon. Who knows? Need a bit of translation.
Whale? You've been eating whale?
Stay clear of the whale.
I don't know. I don't know.
No, look, I'm not complaining about the food. I just eat it anyway, you know.
You don't eat food. You surely don't eat food. You hate food, I can tell.
Why is she complaining so much?
Exactly, embrace it. Now, you talked about the toilet
Another
seats.
thing that's great over here, though, karaoke.
Yeah, okay, yeah, look, we had a karaoke evening last night. Interesting. Look, I thought I could sing. The microphone got taken away pretty quickly from me, and I never saw it the rest of the evening.
What was that song that you were singing before?
Gee whiz, I sang a
Eye
lot.
of the Tiger, or?
No, yeah, well, a bit of everything, but I'll leave it in the karaoke room. But my singing skills suck, so we'll leave it there. I probably won't be allowed back in that building.
Shimmy, mate, Bryn here. Hey, obviously, good chat. Just want to get you to tell about the South Africans and what you think their chances are. Obviously, they've had a good camp and a bit of confidence within the group.
Serious.
Yeah, look, it's just focusing, you know. It's Bryn, yeah. This is Bryn, you know. The Bryn's got serious questions.
Just cut it then, cut it.
Sounds like my old school headmaster talking to me.
Headmaster Bryn here.
But anyway, Bryn, I'll answer your question anyway. Look, it's just the confidence. There's massive respect for the All Black team. You know, you hear there's a lot of wise men building up to this game about this and that, but it's a fantastic New Zealand team, world 15 players, you know, legendary All Blacks. So there's a lot of respect within the South African squad. I think if you look where we were 2 years ago to where we are now, what a big difference it is, you know. And that's consistency, selection. We've brought back some of the experienced guys overseas. And the South Africans will feel they've got a good chance. But New Zealand's, you know, they'll still be favourites considering they've had the last 8-9 years.
Shimmy, I know you said you sucked at karaoke, but you also suck at doing your research. It's nice to see you doing your research, but
Has he done
what do you make of him as 50th?
Dwayne Van Neulen.
Oh, no, yeah, fantastic player. Look, chances are if you hadn't gone overseas or we had that rule where we couldn't select overseas players, you'd be close to 100 caps. But an absolute, you know, beast of a player, good in terms of leadership around Sia, Peter Steph, Tutua, Eben Etzebeth. But a guy that's consistent, you really see him have a bad game. And, you know, just a question for you guys, does Mills know that he's playing if he's done his research?
Hey guys,
Got him.
Hey guys, Izzy here. I don't know if you've seen the weather in the last I think in about 2 weeks they're scheduled for a typhoon and coming over to Tokyo.
Is that Typhoon Izzy?
Yeah, Typhoon Izzy. You guys ready for
Typhoon
it?
Izzy is heading over. Look out, Roppongi.
Oh, Jesus.
Roppongi's just up the road and that'll certainly be getting hit.
I'll look after him, don't worry, I'll look after him.
I'll be coming in hot, bud.
Can't wait.
Just lastly, mate, what's been your favourite food so far? Surely it's either been shabu shabu or yakiniku. Surely one of those two, or has it just been the nomi hore, all-you-can-drink option at any of the bars in town? The liquid
Honestly,
diet.
you're not speaking my language right now. No idea what you're talking about,
Okay,
but
we know
Karago
you played in
chicken every
Japan.
day. Yeah,
We know you
get
played
it.
in Japan, okay?
So we've got something for you, actually. We
here we
thought,
go.
well, we know you're getting paid. We know you're getting paid very well with the yen dollar. So we'd have a cheers to you and Suntory and help you out a wee bit.
There we go, young
Cheers,
man.
Yes! Love your work. Thank you very much. Enjoy that premium malt, the best beer in the world, ladies and gentlemen. If you want a beer that tastes absolutely delicious on the lips, make sure you get a premium malt in you.
He plays the same.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get off the beers and your weekend of Mitre 10 Cup footy. And tomorrow night, Friday night, it is Izzy Dags, Hawke's Bay.
Go the Bay!
And Napier. On Saturday afternoon, it is Millsy's second favourite team, Waikato versus my Tasman Marcos. Then to round off your Saturday night, it is the Stags versus Counties Manukau. Can they get a win finally? Then we head to, we're going to focus on Hawke's Bay v Taranaki now, fellas. And the unbeaten Hawke's Bay versus the battered Taranaki. Andy,
Here you go, Dagger.
what we're going to do, mate, Izzy's been asking for Hawke's Bay for
Bro, we haven't
weeks
talked
now.
about them all year. Come on.
And they've been going good. They've been
going good.
unbeaten, but we're going to focus on two halfbacks for a start. So Andy, the master, we want to focus on two young fellas. Falau Whakatawa for Hawke's Bay and Triple T, Titoanua Taurangi for Taranaki. You like these two blokes, mate? Outstanding young talents, eh?
Two young guys, complete games. Well, not quite complete yet, but they've got it all. They're real threats with ball in hand. You see it's so deadly around the ruck. So strong young men. But also the thing probably that's impressed me is both of their passing game. Really sharp, hitting the right people at the right times. You see a ball like that, it's not easy to give. And they're making good decisions and they're really sharp with their passes. It's great in New Zealand rugby keeping guys like Bryn on his toes.
Yeah, Bryn, are they pesty enough for your liking, though? Do they talk to the referee enough? Is that a work on for them, mate?
Oh, I think as you get older, you get a bit more experience. So, no, look,
Cheeky.
I think they will. They're always, like Andy said, and I think Dagger said, we're a hundy, so no doubt they'll get that to the game in due course.
Well, Daggy, a guy that's been, in your jersey, 15 and probably been doing it justice finally.
Big shoes
Caleb
to fill.
Markini, mate. This kid has got some real talent, real wheels.
This kid can play. He actually went to Napier Boys High. He's a good Hawke's Bay lad. And it's great to see him back at home in number 15 jersey, playing extremely well too. He's been pretty unfortunate the last couple of years. He had a few injuries, so he hasn't really got any fluid to his game, like a bit of flow to it. So it's great to see him just score tries. And he's played a bit on the wing, but this is his position. Fullback, gets his hands on the ball, gets a bit of freedom.
Got gas too, is he? Yeah, he's got gas, eh?
Genuine gas.
Something that you didn't have, Dagger. eh?
I had plenty of gas, scored lots of tries.
I remember the YouTube highlights.
Come on, mate, I'll get out YouTube.
Another guy that can score tries off the back of the scrum, Millsy, and that is Gareth Evans. He is a good option at number 8, number 6, number 7. Can play anywhere, this guy.
Yeah,
and he's going from strength to strength this year.
Yeah, and been unfortunate. He's had a couple of niggly injuries during Super Rugby, but his physicality, especially off the back of the scrum and things like that, on attack as well, he's got a nice bit of skill set. But what I like about him is his defensive effort. You know, the physicality he gets around there and sort of his presence is absolutely huge. So he's going to be massive for them, this weekend.
I feel like he's a real smart player too. He makes really good decisions and he's got the ability to get his body through and offload and play. He creates a lot of opportunities for guys around him whenever you see him playing. Yeah.
Now, a young, smart player that we've known's been on the scene for a while, lads, had some real unlucky injuries with his knees and shoulders and basically everything before the age of probably 24, Bryn, and that's Stephen Perofeta, who's just come back in for this Taranaki side. He's going really well for them in the last couple of weeks. I like it. He's got the all-round game, it seems.
Yeah, I was fortunate to play against him last year when he had that horrific injury against us. So I think the biggest thing for him, and when you're a young player, obviously you go through a bit of adversity, but for this guy, great talent, great footwork, great ability with the ball on attack. The best thing for him is that he just needs to play footy. You know, little things like this, he's been doing that the whole season, and his combination with Te Tiro has been fantastic. So I look forward to seeing his growth within the next coming weeks of the competition.
Yeah, awesome, mate. Well, we're going to go back to Auntie Kirsty Stanaway, who did a little piece for us earlier in the week. Let's see what she got up to in Tokyo.
Its little lips is better, and don't pucker, don't lob, please, okay?
Pout, no pucker.
No pucker, okay?
What's happening? So it is really tight.
Of course, yeah.
Like it's quite hard to breathe in. How do I look? Do I look cute?
Cute, very good. Charming.
Charming. They're a bit small.
Penguin, yeah, penguin.
Line.
Step.
Yeah.
Turn back shoulder.
Oh.
No down. Look up. Look up. Right.
Well, I look a little bit different to when I first walked in. These are incredibly hot and they're very heavy. I don't know how they work in them because I can barely walk in one. I tell you what, Geisha 1, Kirsty 0.
No good for these cankles, boys. Can I just get a wee thumbs up, thumbs down on 3? 1, 2, 3. I'm going to give her a thumbs up. We've got what is it? We've got 100% for you, Kirst. What a dress up. Probably, yeah, should win dress up of the year so far. Well, the next game we're going to focus on is Millsy's second favourite team, Waikato, taking on my Tasman Marcos at Hamilton this weekend. And one guy that has been lighting it up for Waikato this year is Quintu Paia. Now, this kid is some sort of talent. On attack, absolutely devastating, Millsy. You must be loving the form from him, eh?
Oh, I'm loving his continuation from last year. His form was exceptional. He's a good young talent. But you've also got to back it up the following year, and that's what he's done. You know, the stats are actually showing it as well. His energy and obviously learning off the likes of Dwayne Sweeney has been immense for the young lad.
Now, is he still not playing Super Rugby, this guy?
I heard a wee rumour. I heard a wee rumour he's been swooped up by someone and they might be Mana or something like that.
You heard it here first, ladies.
I heard a rumour.
Oh, he's headed to the chest. But look at this, ladies and gents. The carries and the meters and defenders beaten. Huge work rate, can beat defenders, got a great footwork, great step, and he's scoring tries. Any reaction, boys?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, the fact of how young he is, you know, those are numbers of guys that show experience, and for a guy that his second year in, we talk about consistency. I'm really looking forward to if that's been leaked, Dagger.
Yeah, brilliant, mate.
It's going to be awesome.
32 defenders beaten. And I didn't beat 32.
Yeah, mate. Speaking of young fellas, and I'm not talking about you, Andy, it's the Tasman Marco Winger, Lester Whainuku. Now, this guy has been lighting it up this season, and he's been... Oh, look at this. This is some good stuff. Don't last again. Held up, and then what's this one? What's this one? Bryn, do you not want to tackle him, mate?
No, I don't.
Is there another one here? Wait on. I think there might be... No, there's not. He doesn't go. He doesn't hit you again, mate. But is he... Yeah. This guy's back down at the Crusaders. How the hell are you guys going to fit him into your back line?
We'll fit him some way.
Surely you can send him south. Just keep him down.
He wants to stay and win championships, mate. No. Mate, like you said, he can't do any more. He's playing well. He's scoring tries. He's an absolutely big human. He's got big legs, big body, and he's very quick. So, like you said, I don't know where he's going to fit in, but they'll find room for him somewhere.
I'm glad you brought up big humans, and a guy that can turn people into big humans is Terry the trainer, our kick-off correspondent, who headed down to Invercargill to give the Stags a little bit of morale.
Good on you, Terry.
Oh, lads, I don't know what gets you up more. I'm not sure it'll get me up more, the old bum taps, or that mow. That mow that he's running, Andy, you can appreciate a good mow like mine. Terry's got it going on, doesn't he?
The more hair, the better. Yeah.
I can't take it.
And how good that Willie Whitehall is going to be bringing us segments onto the kick-off every week for the next few weeks.
Good.
Very good. All right, to wrap up your weekend, we're going to look at the Wharapama Cup, guys, and this is your weekend of Wharapama Cup. The Premiership, Hawke's Bay take on Taranaki and Napier, Waikato versus Bay of Plenty, Auckland take on Wellington, and Northland take on North Harbour. What a weekend of women's rugby, lads. But we're going to focus on Auckland versus Wellington, and one lady that is outstanding and has been for many years now, the veteran Black Fern, the veteran lock, Eloise Blackwell Bryn. Now, she's been turning in some outstanding performances this year for the Auckland side, doing everything, getting real physical around the field, doing all the nitty-gritty stuff, as you can imagine, from a lock, mate.
Yeah.
Always love halfbacks commenting on that.
I know that perfectly. No, look, I think this year I think she's just been real dominant. She's been a veteran, obviously been around a while, but she's got a real presence about her, and she's just doing all the things you want to see a lock doing, but she's been fantastic, and so no doubt she'll be massive from Auckland moving forward.
And for the Wellington Pride, is here, lady we focused on the winger last week, and this week we're focusing on the 12 who's been feeding her all those tries, is Amanda Rash. She has been outstanding for this side. Setting up her outside backs is nothing more that you love than your midfielders doing all the nitty-gritty and you guys taking all the glory.
You need a midfielder that obviously can carry the ball strong, get over the vantage line. You need those girls to do the hard work, get over the vantage line, but you need someone that can distribute as well. And she's got all those attributes that a good 12 has. She can pass the ball, she can carry hard, so she can't do anything else, really. She's doing all.
She's doing it all. Yeah, that's what we want to see. And it's going to be a massive weekend of Farah Palmer Cup, and I can't wait to hook in. For us, lads, I think Andy, Izzy and Bryn, you guys might be back with me next week.
We're back.
We are.
We're back.
Well, you haven't been sacked yet, Izzy. You still managed
I'm still here.
Somehow.
Get rid of
And I can't wait to see the growth of the top knot. Millsy's heading off to Japan, so Millsy, all the best.
Thanks, guys. I'm on the big bird.
Yeah, on the big bird.
Up the front, eh?
Stay away from the
Tuesday. I'm at the front.
Oh, mate. Well, you enjoy the business class. Don't take it easy on the ramens. Take it easy on the old on the beersies over there, mate, and enjoy it. Up the All Blacks, eh, lads?
Up
the boys.
We'll see you next week. That's the kick-off for another week, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate.